Start.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right. Okay, well, great.
Don't trip over this, by the way.
Okay, I won't. I'll stay over here. I'm not going to.
Okay, that's not gonna work.
Go to the first table. Move up there. Go to the first table.
I may join you about halfway through.
This is a week taping.
All right, well, good morning, everyone. My name is Trish Reinert, and I am the Business Development Director for the MLMS Marketing Suite. Also joining me today is Brittany Picciarelli. Brittany is the CEO of our MLMS Assistant Division, our Virtual Assistant Division. And then we also have Michael Lewis here. Michael is the founder, CEO, and creative director of the MLMS Marketing Suite. So what we would like to do with you folks this morning is, first of all, give you an overview of all of the amazing products and tools that you'll have access to through the MLMS Marketing Suite. Then I'm going to turn it over to Brittany, and Brittany's going to talk to you about some of the virtual assistant options that exist. So maybe you're sitting here today and you're like, I love their products, but I really want to leverage some of my marketing out. I don't necessarily want to bring on an employee right now. We also have some very affordable options for you in terms of that. And then finally, Michael's going to come up. He's going to take you into the site itself. He's going to show you how you can create your own beautiful materials. And then he's also going to share some really great marketing tips and strategies for you to use. Does that sound good?
Yep.
All right, fantastic. So the MLMS Marketing Suite was originally created for a group of 9 market centers in a region in Southern California who were getting pummeled by specialty boutiques for their lack of brand awareness. And so the first thing Michael did was to create this fresh, new, modern image for these 9 offices in this region that would allow them to compete on a local level with the boutiques. However, what happened is all of these individual agents started coming to Michael and asking him for assistance with their marketing efforts. So essentially what evolved was this one-stop marketing solution that would remove some of the marketing piece off of the agent's plate and free them up to do what they do best and what you all do best, which is sell. So what you'll have access to when you go to our website, which is michaellewismarketingsuite.com, you will find there housed beautifully designed marketing templates. Now, all of our templates are unlocked, meaning you have a lot of customization capabilities. So if you have your own branding or you have your own logo, you can easily incorporate that into all of our designs. Now, we are very mindful of pricing, and we never want this to become cost prohibitive to any of our agents. So you'll find that the costs that we can extend to you in terms of printing and mailing are extremely reasonable. So for instance, here on the screen you see a one-sided color flyer. You could get these printed through us for only 25 cents, and these are printed on a very high quality silk text stock. Now we do have a special agreement with our printer that will allow you to bypass using us for printing of your flyers, and if you want to just print these up in the market center or your home office, you can choose to do that. Now this is for the flyer product only. Our other products such as our brochures, our business cards, our postcards, and our door hangers, those are all items that you would need to have printed through us. But like I said, once you see the costs that we can extend, I think it'll make a lot of sense for you to use this for your print fulfillment. Now, we also know that some of you may have relationships with local printers and would like to have these items printed locally. So let's say that you wanted to create a door hanger but have that printed locally. You can go onto our site, use our designs, create your door hanger, and then purchase the PDF for only $12 and take that wherever you would like and have that printed. So we are all about options that will meet the needs of you and your individual agent business. Now, in addition to being able to save these flyers as PDFs for printing, you can also save them as a JPEG and then use them virtually. So you could easily upload your flyer to Facebook or social media. You can also send it out in an email blast using eEdge, Top Producer, Constant Contact, or whatever CRM you're currently working in, and that is a completely free application. We also offer turnkey postcard mailing. Now the postcards that I'm showing you here on the screen, these are our jumbo 8.5 by 5.5 glossy postcard. To give you an idea of the pricing for these, consider that a regular third-class postage stamp is 49 cents. Well, for 50 cents, 1 penny more than the postage stamp, we will print and mail your postcards for you. Now we can do this bullseye, meaning you give us an address, we can mail to a radius around that. You can upload your sphere, we can mail to your sphere, or we can mail to a combination of the two. Now I do want to point out that this 50-cent option, this is a third-class mailing option, and by law, the U.S. Postal Service has up to 21 days to deliver a third-class piece of postage. So if you're sending out something that is time-sensitive, I would suggest that you use first class, which is 72 cents, and that will give you a guaranteed 3 to 5 business day delivery time. But we probably see about 98% of our postcards being sent out using the third class option, because typically things aren't time sensitive, but I just like to make sure that I differentiate between the two. Leif?
Two questions.
Okay.
The third class option,
Yes.
how long is the wait time on it?
It's the production time for us is 2 to 3 business days, and then it goes to the U.S. Postal Service, and then they have up to 21 days to deliver it because it is third class.
Okay. Second question, do you know the size, do you guys have the size for the Every Door Direct?
The next one that I'm going to show you is EDDM ready.
All right.
Yes, that's it. Sir, did you have a question?
Well, I just ordered postcards and they were 59 cents. Same
Did
thing
you
did
select a higher quality
No.
text
UV
stuff?
coating.
UV
I
coating?
don't think so.
'Cause there would
Maybe I
have to be
did.
some, yeah, there would have to be some reason
Yeah.
because it would just be, yeah, the
I
standard
was
would
surprised
be.
when you said 50 because it was 50.
Gold plated?
Okay.
Was it gold
Yeah, it was
plated?
gold plated.
Yes, okay. Yeah, I mean, we could, if you want to give us your name, we can definitely
We'll give the code.
have our print facility look that up and
Okay.
see what your order was.
Okay.
Okay? Now, a lot of our luxury agents were asking for an even larger postcard, so we introduced a super jumbo postcard. These measure 11 by 6, and these start at 72 cents. And yes, these are EDDM
So
ready.
that's the standard?
Yes. Now, with that being said, we don't send this out, EDDM, so I mean, you would have, this would be something that you would order, have sent here, and then you would take them to the,
How much do they cost to print?
these, what are these as a
72
handout?
cents.
But no, it's just as a
Oh, it's
handout.
a handout? I don't.
Brittany, do you know what that is as a
off the top of my
handout? I
head.
can look.
Before we send them out, or you will customize them for us, or?
Well, you can do either. You can go in there and you can do it yourself, or if you want the virtual assistants to do it for you, we have an option for that as
With
well.
an additional fee, of course.
Yeah, yep.
Just getting to it.
And we'll talk to that in just a moment. We also offer multiple property flyers as well as multiple property postcards. We also have new agent announcements to KW. Is anyone in the room today new to KW? Okay, awesome. Well, welcome. Well, this might be a great announcement piece for you to use then to let your sphere of influence know. Now, what's nice about this postcard as well as all of our postcards is, yes, you could send it out as a hard copy mail piece, but just like the flyers, you can use all of our postcards as JPEGs and use them virtually as well. So you could, again, upload your announcement to your Facebook page or send it out in an email blast using your CRM of choice, and that is a completely free application. We also offer holiday postcard series as well as a FSBO, expired, and prospecting postcard series. We also have prospecting flyers and infographic flyers. Now the prospecting flyer on the left, do you know of a home for these buyers? I'm currently showing properties to the following buyers. This is a great piece for you to take out door knocking, but it's also a really great piece for you to create and then send out in an email blast to your sphere, because undoubtedly someone in your sphere will know of a friend or family member who's considering selling their home, and it may match the criteria of one of your buyers. We also have a mobile app series, which includes postcards and business cards. And then we have our 2-agent series, which features flyers, postcards, and brochures.
On that mobile app, is it
Yes.
automatic, once we sign on to the suite, that it'll go to our app?
What do you?
What do you mean? I don't
Well,
understand.
We have an automatic app,
Uh-huh.
so if we sign on to your suite, does our app automatically grab this?
Does it integrate with the?
No, you need
You
to
have to-
provide, you get when you sign up your mobile app on your phone and do
Yeah.
KW, you get your QR
QR
code
code,
from them,
yeah.
Right.
and you just have to add your QR code to that.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
all right,
Okay.
perfect, that's what I wanted to know.
We also have our email signature templates. Is anyone using our email signature templates? Okay, one. This is another free application. It doesn't cost anything to use the email signatures. Now, I will point out that this is the only thing on the agent site that will require you to use an external software to edit this, meaning you would have to use either Publisher or, if you're a Mac user, Pages to edit this email signature. Everything else on the site is web-based. We also have a commercial series to target the commercial market, and then we have our market snapshot series. Now the postcards on the right, these are our neighborhood market update postcard. This is just a template, so it would require that you go into your local MLS, extract the information and put it into that postcard, but this is probably one of the most popular postcards that we see being sent out, as agents love to incorporate this into their 33 touch and either send this out as a monthly or quarterly mailer. Here's some of the various business card designs that you can choose from. Again, extremely reasonable in terms of pricing. These are priced anywhere from 4 to 6 cents per business card, meaning you can print up 500 business cards for only $30. Now, a couple of other business card applications that you have access to, The first is our property showcase series. These are the cards on the left, and this is if you would like to showcase one of your listings on the back of a business card. So you could go into the site, create a front side of a business card, and populate it with your basic contact information, and then on the back of the card, showcase one of your listings. This is a fun, unique way to showcase listings, and I'll tell you what, your sellers, they will absolutely love this.
How long does it take to get those?
With the business cards, this is actually something that is the most production time in terms of any of our products, and it's kind of an industry standard, but it's up to 5 days for production and then it's shipped out. But again, if you wanted to create it, purchase the PDF for $12 and take it down and just have them printed locally or print them up wherever, you could choose to do that, so you could get them literally that day. It is, and what's cool about this is you get 500 of these. If you wanted to order through us for $30, give 300 of them to your seller. They are out there passing these things out like crazy because they want maximum exposure for their home. And the nice thing for you, your contact information is on the back of each one of those cards.
Behind the restaurant?
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys like that idea?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now another application, and this makes a great closing gift on the right, it's a just moved announcement on the back of your card. So your buyers are getting ready to close on their home, go into the site. Now if you want to just create the card and put your basic contact information on it, you can. However, our site also gives you the ability to create your own designs. So you might want to put a more personalized message on that card, such as, congratulations on your new home, Jim and Julie, compliments of the ABC real estate team. And then on the back of the card is their just moved announcement that they can in turn share with friends, family, and associates, letting them know of their change of address. We also have a note card series as well as door knocking series. The door knocking series includes door hangers, one-sided and two-sided door hangers starting at only 17 cents a piece. We also do a lot of market of the moment and door knocking pieces. Great for door knocking, but while you're at it, just go ahead and save this as a JPEG, send in an email blast to your sphere, and just create another touch with your sphere of influence. These are our property brochures. Now these are the giant 11 by 17 folded property brochure. So you have a front and back cover, you have 2 interior pages. This is a really beautiful marketing piece. To give you an idea of the pricing for these in the areas we currently work in across the United States, agents were paying anywhere from $1.25 all the way up to $2.67 for something of this quality. We actually had one of our luxury agents down in Tampa, Florida. She was paying $2.67 and she had a minimum order of $275. So she was thrilled when she found out that through us she could get these for only 90 cents a piece with a minimum order of only 50. You like that? Now, something I've also seen a lot of agents do is to take this piece and actually create their agent or team brochure using this. Now, it's nice because it's inexpensive. You can actually have 3 static pages and then maybe reserve 1 page for your proof of production. So you could have your current listings, maybe your pendings, and then your close, and then you can actually update this piece every quarter and have a fresh piece to hand out with your market statistics or your proof of production. Like that idea? Fantastic. All right. Another option you have on our site is to upload your own designs. We realize that there's agents out there that have spent a lot of money to create their own designs for marketing, and they may not always need to use our templates, but still would like to tap into us for the print and mail. So here's an example of an agent team who had their own design for a postcard. They uploaded that to the site and then again used us for the print and mail. Also on the back of that card is a great example of how they have used this as a co-branded piece with their lender. That's what's nice with all of our cards, all of our templates being unlocked, is if you are doing any co-branding with any of your affiliate partners, it's very easy to incorporate their logo, their information into all of our designs. So as you can see, our site offers many possibilities. You can use our templates as is, you can build your own, you can upload your own designs, you can maintain your entire marketing hub within our site, and for those agents who would like to run a green business model, we also have options for them as well. We also offer iPad listing presentations and buyer consultations. Now I say iPad, these are actually compatible with any tablet. They are customizable, so you can remove any of the pages you may not want to use, and you can also add additional content using the blank templates that we provide for you. I won't take the time today to go through the entire presentation because there's about 45 slides in the listing presentation, but I do want to show you a few of the pages so you can get an idea of the look and feel of these presentations. Now I say presentations because we actually have 3 different listing presentations that you can choose from. The first is our classic version. And in addition to the classic version, we also offer a modern version. Now the modern version has a very high-end, rich, exclusive look and feel to it. A lot of our luxury agents like to use the modern version. And then in addition to the classic and the modern version, we offer a generic listing presentation. Now, the generic listing presentation has been created just using textures. So you aren't going to see anything that is geographically specific. So there won't be any exterior or interior home photos. Again, it's just all textures. Now, when you're showing these on your tablet, they're going to be horizontal in nature. However, if you would like to print them up, you can print these up vertically and then bind it and leave a hard copy with your client. Once again, this is another completely free application. It doesn't cost you anything to use these presentations. And it's also something that you can just print up in the market center or your home office. Is Cloud CMA something that you have access to through your local MLS?
Yes.
Awesome. So we have actually partnered with Cloud CMA. So now for agents who are members of the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite and also use the cloud platform, when you go in to generate your CMA, you can select the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite theme. And then when you go to generate the CMA, the pages are going to be branded to look like the pages of our iPad listing presentation, giving you a seamlessly integrated CMA into your listing presentation. So I will make sure today that before I leave here, I'm going to email the leadership team here. I'll email you the form that you can fill out. And then all you have to do as an agent is fill that form out, send it back into Cloud, and within about 24 hours, you're going to see this new tab pop up on your Cloud CMA platform, and it'll say themes, and then you click on that and you'll see Michael Lewis Marketing Suite Classic, Modern, and Generic. Sound good?
Yeah.
Good.
All right, so once again, our site is michaellewismarketingsuite.com. I want to mention a couple of other training opportunities that you have access to. The first is we have a YouTube channel. So if you're sitting at home, it's 11 o'clock at night, and you're stumped on how to create a postcard or whatever, go to YouTube, type in Michael Lewis Marketing Suite. It'll pull up an entire library of short 2 to 5 minute training videos that you can access at your leisure. And then we also offer 2 live training webinars a week. These are every Tuesday and Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And these are something that you can just register for directly on the website. So with that being said, I want to turn things over to Brittany now. She's going to talk to you a little bit about the leverage options that exist for you through MLMS Assistant, and then we're going to get you into the training segment of our presentation today. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Trish. You're welcome. Okay, so like Trish said, everything you guys just saw, you have available to you now. It sounds like a lot of you are already in there using it. What we just want to share with you is how you can have some leverage option to just do it for you if that's something that would appeal to your business model. So the first thing we want to share with you is what we call our marketing bookshelf. Now, the marketing bookshelf is an opportunity for you to be able to create your whole custom, cohesive, branded suite of materials within the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite and having your virtual assistant do it for you. Now, everything that's on these slides we're going to pass out to you so you don't have to write it all down, but if I give it to you now, you stop looking at it so you get it at the end. You should laugh, but I'm serious. So, you guys, on the left-hand side here, you have what we call our standard marketing bookshelf. It's your 8 core items. So that means that you're going to work with your virtual assistant to pick from the 100+ templates your for sale and open house flyer, just listed, just sold, open house, market statistics, postcard, property brochure, and business card. Once you've selected those templates, the virtual assistant team is not only going to plug your information into them, they're then going to provide them back to you as PDFs so that you can do what we call a real-time revision. Meaning that you're actually looking at the virtual assistant's screen to make the revisions to further personalize and be yours. So whether it's moving photos or headshots or font colors or fonts themselves, you actually are able to fully personalize that piece and then have the virtual assistant team apply that branding to all 8 of your pieces, leaving you with your cohesive, personalized marketing materials saved in your Mind Saved Work section so you can use them on an ongoing basis. Yes?
The assistant team, is this verbal conversation? Is this all over the internet?
It's however you like it to be.
Okay,
so typically when it's in this process of revisions, we like it to be verbal while you're watching the other screen, so that there's that. However, when it comes to ongoing usage, you can really do it. You can never speak to them and send emails, or you could get on the phone and do it. So it's really however it's going to work best for you.
Do you have a chat going or no?
Absolutely.
We have a
Yeah,
chat.
we sure do. On the right-hand side, same concept as the standard marketing bookshelf. Gives you those same 8 items. It also gives you your listing presentation done for you. So rather than you going in and downloading one of the 3 different look and feels that Trish just shared with you, virtual assistant's not only going to do it for you, but personalize it for you. So There's about 15 pages of the listing presentation, everything from a letter to your client, designations, bios, samples of websites, social media, flyers, postcards, that all can be personalized. They do that for you. Again, your end result is them giving you the PowerPoint editable file, so you can update it if you want, you can present it, or you can always go back to the virtual assistant team as well.
Is the team located in California?
They're all located in Southern
So
California.
there's a 3-hour time difference when we're talking to them?
There is, yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Trish had a really good
It works
point the
out
other day,
great
which I-
because you're lead generating from 8 to 11. So by the time you're done lead generating, our
We're there
doors are
ready
open
for
and
ya.
you're ready. Yeah.
How do you like
No
that?
more on appointments then, after that, that's the thing.
Well, then at night, then
When we're
until 8.
exhausted, you know.
Excuses, excuses.
Yeah, right.
You can have reasons or results.
Exactly.
You can have both.
So you guys, these are both one-time setup fees. There's no ongoing annual, no monthly retainers, no long-term commitment, because once it's set up, you own it to use it. Now, for those of you that would be looking for that ongoing support, we have our bookshelf pricing. So once your bookshelf is set up, you're what we consider a bookshelf member for life. So meaning if you need a flyer done and you don't want to, or you're not going to plan on doing it yourself, you can know that you can simply send a link to your MLS, forward your photos, or send a link to your photos, and the virtual assistant's going to plug in that specific property information into the template that you already know is how you want it because you approved it in the bookshelf process. So $15, you order and approve, and they do the work in the middle for you. So really every agent can have a marketing coordinator or assistant, but it's flat rate pricing and it's use it as you need it. So meaning there's no monthly retainers, you don't have to make a commitment or sign a contract. You need it once a week, once a month, or once a year. You can always come back, take advantage of that pricing, and have that support system costing you nothing when you don't need it. Same thing for a team. If you're already on a team or you have a team, you know, it can allow them to manage somebody doing this, and they can be doing more important things like putting things in the MLS or the KDLS or writing marketing description or scheduling appointments, so on and so forth. Now we also take this same model and we package things into what we call our Market My Listing package for agents. What that means is, let's say there's 6 things you do for every listing, or these 4 things, for example. You can say, I do a just listed postcard, a for sale flyer, my property brochure, and a virtual tour, and I want to package that as my Market My Listing. So rather than having to purchase those a la carte every time, your virtual assistant, you'll be able to reach out and say, I need my Market My Listing package. You're going to know it's $99 out the door, done in 2 business days, how it's coming through on the template you approved, and they're going to know exactly what your needs are. So that's further discounted from that bookshelf price and packaged based on your specific marketing strategy and or needs. Any other questions on any of that part?
You say there's 6 items?
I'm saying this is a sample.
Oh.
You could have a package with 12 items. It's your marketing strategy.
Okay.
We define it, package it, price it so that you know exactly what that looks like.
So it's $100 a house. basically.
If you were to use this package, but this isn't the package, it's a sample package. So you take your marketing strategy. Maybe your strategy is you do a just listed postcard, a for sale flyer, a flyer box flyer, and a door hanger. That would be your Market My Listing package, and then it would be priced accordingly.
And this is just for the design, right?
This is the service as if you had an assistant. Yep. So any printing and shipping would still be associated. You know, and I used to joke, I haven't used it in a while, but if you have an assistant that's going to pay for your printing and shipping, use them instead of us. Be more cost effective. See, it doesn't need a laugh, it's better than So that's on the marketing side of things, you guys. That's how you can have support in terms of the MLMS Marketing Suite. Now, we also work with agents in a lot of other capacities. Kind of want to give you a big picture vision of what that looks like. We can't go over everything today because we only get an hour, and even if I talk quicker than I already am, I still wouldn't get it all in. So you guys, things like taking the MLMS Marketing Suite tools and creating campaigns. We do that for agents day in and day out. Because we're not a CRM, we can work in your CRM. So for example, the holiday touches that Trish showed you. You could pick the 12 holiday touches you want to use a year, have us create them looking like an email blast, load them into your CRM as a campaign, and now those are going to go all automatically without you having to do anything. We can develop 8x8s and 33 touches. We also work with agents who want to do a monthly newsletter or a monthly statistics piece, but they don't want to have to call an order. They want us to reach out to them and ask for the data. So lots of ways that the virtual assistant team can plug into your business, and it's a matter of taking advantage of our free marketing consultation and seeing how that might work for you. Now, what I want to spend a couple minutes going over with you guys is how we also work with agents outside of the MLMS Marketing Suite and in the KW technology, so that you know what that might look like should you have a need there. First thing we do and help agents with is making sure that our KW.com is set up, not only set up, but set up appropriately, optimized, and the way it should be. So for example, if you're at that 87% on your profile and you just don't even look at the left side of the screen when you log in anymore, we'll make sure you get to 100%. And making sure that your kw.com email has been set up, directed to the right places. Making sure your whole e-edge platform is set up. Not just, again, everything thrown in, but done correctly. So that if you send an email blast, the reply to email is the email you actually use, not one that you have no idea where it goes to. I only say it if it's out. We also set up your Playster website. How many of you are familiar with Playster? Okay, a little bit. I want to spend a second on it then, because it really should be something that you guys are excited about and looking forward to. Playster is going to be the KW website. So I know that you had e-edge and e-agency, and it's like, a third one, that's great. I didn't know what to do with the first two. Well, you guys, this really blends the two of those together in the best of both worlds, and here's a few reasons why for you to know about. And there's also a sheet on this too to give you even more points of why this is a great tool coming along. You know, the first and just most basic one is every Playster website is first built on a WordPress platform. So it means it's on a universal platform, not something just built for KW or coded. Even more importantly, and maybe the best benefit in terms of cost saving for you guys, is every Playster website is mobile optimized. So as opposed to like if you had an e-agency site and you looked at it on a mobile device and it was just shrunk down and you had to stretch it out to get to things, or you know, you had to pay $1,000 to get it mobile optimized, every single Playster website is already mobile optimized. Meaning just like when you go to a Southwest.com or Marriott and it actually reformats really nicely with really pretty drop-down menus, every Playster website automatically does that. They're all already built knowing how Google looks for unique content. So when you guys are out blogging or putting up listings or unique information, it's in the rights framework of the website that Google knows how to find it so that it can actually enhance your search engine rankings. You know, they all have a blog built into them. Some more of like the fun, pretty things. You used to only have a moving slideshow, navigation along the top rather than that left side one if you're a luxury agent. Well, every Playster website has those now. Every Playster website has the Omnibox, which means you can actually have agents type in real language searches, meaning they can put in home in Southfield, and it's actually going to populate homes in Southfield rather than having to pick Southfield from a drop-down menu of bedrooms and baths. So that was only e-edge. The slideshow was on e-agency. You know, blogs were additional. Mobile optimization was additional. This is all together in one site. So we work with you to go ahead and complete an entire personalized Playster website. Now, I'm not standing up here in front of you guys saying you need to pay to move over to Playster. It is very user-friendly. It's got a very clean, interactive user interface. So if you wanted to go in and just plug information into it and have it populate, 100% you can do that. You don't need to invest in it. However, there's a lot of other stuff it does that we can enhance and have done from working with Playster over the last 6 months or so, like adding buyers and sellers resources, you know, and creating custom slideshows that aren't just the standard images they have in there for you to select from. So if it's something you want to enhance or you want to look at, we can definitely be a resource of that for you. What I'd say as a nutshell on Playster is they are projecting that e-edge and e-agency will go away at the end of the year. So if you don't have a web presence right now or you're looking at build it, definitely just start in Playster. If you already have a web presence, start exploring Playster, even if it's taking advantage of that 15-minute marketing consultation we have, where one of our virtual assistants will actually pull up a Playster site and show it to you and walk you through it, and maybe pull up your current site and talk about what it can and can't do. Start looking at it now so that when December comes, it's not a fire drill of my domain's broken or what happened. And then there's always the opportunity that it doesn't go away until December 2020, and we'll deal with that too.
Is that what was the KW website site?
Yes. Yeah, this is the new KW website.
Okay, we're getting that next week.
Yep, so that's exactly what we were talking about in terms of Playster. And like I said, on here I'm going to share with you guys, this is just our sheet, but the details are the same whether we do it or not. Just a lot of bullet points on Playster that you guys can take away. Also with Playster, you guys, just like you had with e-edge and e-agency, it's going to have a suffix domain. So right, if you used e-edge, you had .kwrealty.com. With Playster, you're going to get .kw.com. So it's cleaner, more concise, so you can put samsellshomes.kw.com as your domain. However, we would want to steer you away from using that, because if you're using that .kw.com, then you're giving all that traffic to Keller Williams because they own that domain. Where if you have samsellshomes.com, you're garnering all that traffic. If we're doing it for you, we just forward that domain. We also work with you to upload your database to e-edge. We say e-edge, but we really just mean a CRM. And when we say our CRM, we don't mean Hotmail, your iPhone, an Excel spreadsheet, right? Those are not CRMs.
So top producer, you can do that too?
We do top producer, we can do e-edge, constant contact, attachment, whatever it looks like. We'll make sure that your contacts are getting out of where they aren't being optimized or automated and get them into a CRM where you're actually using automated touches, whether they're the templated ones or custom setup ones.
Setting up the mobile app, that's not rocket science, but what we also do is we send you guys over the completed Michael Lewis Marketing Suite mobile app flyer to just start using. So just like you guys asked, do I have to plug in my information? Well, with this, you don't, because we're plugging it all in for you, and now you just have that flyer that you can be printing on the back of one sheet, putting in buyer's consultations, and promoting your app. Lastly, adding social media to all profiles and sites for cross-reference. Again, you guys, this is just a package to give you an idea of what we do. This one that we just went through, including the Playster site, 10 business day turnaround time, and a one-time setup fee of $395. So that gets you all that tech, including the Playster site, done in 2 weeks. For any agent that's looking and needs the whole kit and caboodle, meaning the first 8 marketing pieces we talked about, the listing presentation done for you, all of your tech set up, including the personalized Playster site, still 10 business days, but we do it for a condensed price of $525. So again, really, you guys, what we wanted you to be able to take away today is the model that we work in. So meaning that we have packages to get you initially set up, options of ongoing use that you're not tied into, and flat rate pricing, so that you can have the leverage support you need, but without having overhead when you don't need it. So, you know, same thing just like with the marketing packages where there's a lot of things outside. With this package we just shared, it's a package to show you what's most popular. However, everything can be individualized or repackaged for you. So you just need a Playster site, $299. Just need contacts moved, we do up to $2,000 for $50. Just need a domain for it because you don't want to deal with it, we can do that as well. So we definitely encourage you to take advantage of that consultation. Well, Michael's passing out right now, so you'll stop hearing me anyway. First page here, you guys, this is all the login information and really great tools and resources that you're going to use for trainings or the YouTube channel and just support in terms of that. Page 2, this is the marketing bookshelf we talked about, that first slide that talks you through the premier and standard bookshelf as well as the bookshelf pricing for ongoing basis. Next one's the technology that we just went through, that transition concierge package. But most importantly, in the bottom left corner of that page, you've got an 800 number and a website. That's where you can take advantage of that 15-minute marketing consultation, and I truly encourage you to use that because it's truly consultative. That's a place where you can talk to someone who's in KW.com, in the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite, in the Playster backend all day long. So call them just to look at the Playster site and investigate that. Or pull up the website you're currently using and find out what can translate to Playster and what can't. Or a listing presentation you've been using, but you really like the look and feel of the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite one and you want to know how to transition it. So you can call and set an appointment if you want to do the whole voice-to-voice thing, or you can actually go online. We have an appointment booking system, and you can book an appointment that works in your schedule, and they'll just directly call you. Last one, again, even if you guys aren't going to have someone set up your place to read through this flyer, it gives you a lot of the bullet points of the cool things that it does and why it would be something to look into. And then the last piece here, you'll see for MLMS graphics. And that's the last thing I want to share with you guys before I pass you over to Michael. MLMS graphics is really a place for you guys to know that if you're looking for any kind of custom branding, maybe it's a logo to co-brand yourself with Keller Williams, maybe you want to custom brand some pieces in terms of flyers and postcards, or even do some letterhead and envelopes. We have an entire graphics department team that can meet your needs in that area. And something that's a little bit different just to note is because that graphics team is under our same umbrella, we work a little bit differently. Meaning typically when you go to a graphic designer, they design a piece, it's for that one-time use, and then you would have to go back to the designer to edit it or use it on an ongoing basis. Well, because our designers again are under that umbrella, they can actually release that design file to our tech team, who can then upload your custom piece into the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite under your account, under your agent branding tab, allowing you to use that piece ongoing without any additional cost associated. So you can change the pictures and text on your piece. You can use it for any purpose you want. So that's just something, if you're looking to go that direction, you can. However, like we said, we've got 100 plus templates that are already branded and ready to go. However, we want to make sure that we're full of options and can cater whatever those needs are. Also great, like I said, if you're looking at an expansion, you want to brand an expansion team, that same platform could be used by being able to create those custom pieces as well. So if there's no questions, I'll pass you over to Michael, who's actually going to go into the site. If there are questions, we'll be here for a little bit, or you've got those phone numbers. But in general, is there any questions I can answer for you? Yes, sir.
I have a couple questions.
Okay.
You mentioned like thank you cards.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if that was you or...
That's okay, Trish, but
Trish.
yes.
Do you guys also, like for clients, for maybe birthday cards or home anniversary cards? Do you have anything like that?
So all of our pieces are pretty much unlocked and be repurposed, so you could change the messaging from thank you to happy birthday and things like that. We don't have any specific pieces in that area, however, we can take back and note that. But if you wanted to have a custom piece created, that's where graphics could definitely step in, create that custom note card to specifically what you want, and then have it in the suite so you could use it on an ongoing basis. Or just print them directly and then write in them.
Okay, also past client testimonials, or do you have anything integrated in that where you can market that?
So really, and that's the great thing Michael will show you, even if we have a piece that says just listed on it and has a property photo, because everything's unlocked, you could change just listed to, you know, words from our clients, and you could change the photo to a client's headshot. So any piece in there with a look and feel, you can turn into really anything you want if the layout is what you're looking for. So whether it's a postcard or a flyer, we've got some different pieces that kind of talk about that in the prospecting tab that have different things like that. Like I just sold this home, and you could put on the back a testimonial. So it's really a matter of getting in there and kind of looking at them, not necessarily for the text it has on it, but for the layout, because you can change it to be anything you want. All right, thanks so much. All right, Michael, all yours.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Is everybody going to stay, or does anybody need to leave, or?
They're all yours.
Awesome. So I'll try to make this really quick and fast, down and dirty. It is, for those that are, I think we have one new person. Most of you know already the site or have been in the site at some point or another. It's Michael Lewis Marketing Suite. I tried to make up the smallest URL I could. But yeah, it's michaellewismarketingsuite.com, and it takes you to the website where it unlocks all the portal of all of your marketing materials. When you first log in, your account is going to be your email address that you signed up with KW, as you know, and most likely it will be set up with MLMS password, unless you already have changed it, but it will be MLMS password, and then you can go in and change it. If you go to the account section, you'll see that that's where your account information is. The very first thing that's going to happen when you log into the site is that you're going to get this box that says fill in your information. And the reason that we want to do that is because, oh, today I'm Nicole. So today I'm playing Nicole, but when you first log in, you want to upload your headshot, you want to upload your logo and all of your information, because what happens is once you log in, that website becomes yours, your very own website with all your marketing materials. Some clients actually log in with their clients in a meeting and say, this is what my marketing material looks like, because your picture, your logo, all of your materials are already branded to you. If you want to use, that is if you want to use just our templates, but as I'll show you in a second, this site is just like PowerPoint or Microsoft, so that if you want to be able to change things around or move things around, you can. It's a very robust website with tons of layers to it that allows you to unlock files and change the colors of your fonts, the colors of your, all of the stuff. So you can really make it your own, because when it first started, it was just a templated based site, as you remember. And then we just unlocked everything because agents won't be able to change their own. So now you literally can spend some time in here, make it your own product, change your colors, move your headshots over, do all that fun stuff, and then you have the ability to actually save it as your master templates in your saved work section, so that when you need a product, you can go back in and actually reuse the same pieces, because we want you to be fast and efficient, so that we can do that thing called, what is it, lead generation?
Right,
I'm not
right.
sure, but yeah, so my word of advice for anything with this site is just to really think about a couple of things, is to get all your profile information up to speed, and then also think about if you're a seasoned agent. A lot of you are in here, I've seen you before. You can actually go in there and actually make some kind of a touch for your clients. Do a 12 direct for holiday. Do something, because sometimes you get so caught up in the minutia of the day-to-day that you forget that you think of the business that you could touch for those that you've worked with in the past, or even the ones. So definitely at least have some kind of a touch system going out, so that you can put them on a 12 direct. Once you put in your information, it's really just as simple as saving it. And once it's saved, you're going to go back to the main screen. And here's where you have all the stuff. So under my account section, where your listing presentation is under the free stuff, because we like free stuff. So this is where your clients, if you're recruiting or if you're bringing people into the office and stuff, the very first section they should go to is the free stuff, because you can have your email signatures. And that's where you get your listing presentations and your buyer's consultations. That's where you get door knocking materials, you get pricing information, and we always have our customer care line all over the place. So we have it down here at the bottom, we have it here at the top. One thing about our customer care, even though we're on the West Coast while you're lead generating, when we do open up our offices after we've been surfing and stuff in the morning, we will come back to your office. But if you call us and you need help, there was a joke. If you come back, if you do call us, I know, it was a bad joke.
Surfing the web, you mean?
That's right.
Surfing in California. No. But anyway, so when you call in, we want to help you guys just get in and get out of the system, get your marketing done so that you can lead generate. If we can't help you over the phone, which we most likely can, we will actually log into your computer, yours, with your permission, and then take all your data. No, I'm just kidding. But we'll actually take your, help you walk you through it on your computer so that we can teach you how to fish and show you what's going on, possibly need an update on your system, something like that, or we want to make sure that you know how to do it. So a lot of options, a lot of customer care opportunities. And then so here's all of the tabs at the top for those that are new. The most popular place to go is your free stuff, but then if you go into the different categories, so pick a jumbo postcard, just to give examples. So we have red series, slate series, white series, all that good stuff. The reason that we have series is because at first we wanted people to have a consistent look and feel throughout their marketing. So a lot of times you have pieces here, pieces there, it doesn't have a continuity, it's a weird look. So if you pick a series, then you have all the products unlocked into that series. So if you pick white series, then you have brochures, business cards, door hangers, all that stuff, listing consultations, everything to match your look and feel, if you have a red series and vice versa. But again, because it's all about options, we don't lock you into just that series. You can pick a front of a postcard. Say, for example, I want to pick a red series and I want to pick this postcard. Then that postcard will come up, and then I can also then pick a back. So when that postcard comes up, it's a red series, but then I also have the ability to now choose another back that's not the red series. So just on the right-hand side, the first thing that you see is a mail-out versus a handout. Mail-out means that if you want us to mail it out, we will. So when you click that, that means it has to have a front and a back, and then we can actually go through that process of either getting the database for you, doing a bullseye radius marketing campaign, or you can also upload your own database, or we can do a combination of the two. All right? Question?
No, I just, on the series,
Yes, sir.
what I noticed was that they're all the pictures here, we have to upload our own because
Yes, the pictures are all...
they're all California homes.
Yes, you know, I didn't have any pictures, so I just used my own house, and no. But seriously, if I just, it is. If we get that asked a lot of questions like, oh my God, this looks like doesn't look like my area. They're not supposed to. If we just put pictures, I should have just put a gray box, and then it would have been a really ugly site, and that's not my personality. I like to have pretty things and nice things and make you guys look awesome. So it's just an idea to what
I thought you might have a Michigan series, that's all.
Yes, you want a Michigan? Yeah, a little Farmington Hills
It is a Michigan
right
series
here,
once you drop your property
so
photos
as soon as you
into
drop
it.
your photos in, the very first thing that you guys are going to see is, again, timing, efficiency, made the site even better. Every day it's being updated with new things. If you designed a back, because imagine if you designed a back postcard, because that's where you put the stamp every time, it's pretty much always the same. If you've ever done a postcard, you know the backside is always the same side. So when you do a backside, it's going to be saved here, so then all you have to do is go to the front side, click it, and then go to your previously back sections, which is going to be the default. Pick the one that you want to do all the time, and then boom, you're good to go. You go out to the cart and send it out. But for purposes there, if you've never done anything, it's going to be blank for you. What's your name? Lisa. Hi, Lisa. So Lisa is going to be blank for you because you haven't done anything into the site. So when you do select something, you just pick one of the backs and say, I'm going to pick this one here. Then it's going to then bring all those pieces together. Oh, hello. Boom. So it's going to bring all those pieces together, and then what you'll do is you will see that both pieces are here. And now here's where it gets the fun part. This is where you get creative. Don't spend too much time in the creative side. All right, maybe you are. Huh?
No, I created a marketing presentation on my iPad, so I'm kind of familiar with what you're doing.
Okay, awesome. So the editor, so once you go into the editor, so you pick your pieces, go right in the editor, and it just pops up. So here's that picture. This is where you don't want to keep this picture unless you have a wonderful little bathroom like this, or front side or back side. So all you do is click the picture, click upload. Couple of things about the uploads. You can browse your computer for the pictures. What you want to do is notice that to the right, it's an arrow. When you go over the picture, it's a crosshair. The importance of that is because when your professional photographer sends you your pictures, and I say professional photographer because we are using professional photographers, yes?
Yep.
No box camera people here? Okay.
iPhone.
Okay, good. Do we have some iPhone people? Are you iPhone?
No, but...
Well, it's okay. Sometimes agents are in a pinch. You know, they pay money for their phones. They got really cool phones. It does make really great pictures. Rule of thumb when you're doing that, don't email it to yourself. That's where agents totally always forget that part. You don't upload it to yourself. There's two things you can do. You can either send it to your Dropbox, so if you have a Dropbox link on your phone, upload it into Dropbox, or plug it into your computer and pull the photo that way, because the moment that you email it to yourself, it compresses it from a 300 dpi dots per inch to 72 dots per inch.
I had no idea. That's so awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Yes, and so, yes. It happens every time, you know, it's like, oh my God, really? I didn't even know that. So seriously, that's really important. But when you get those photos, they may send you this really large, super large photo that doesn't fit into the postcard, so you want to crop it to make it look nice, all right? So what I mean by that is, so again, we have the arrow, crosshair. So then I may want to select just this area. That box will only grow as large as the pieces on the postcard. So you just slide it around where you want it. Say I just want to highlight this little area right here. You can even shrink it down, get right up on the pool, hit insert, boom, pops it right up in there to the system. So it'll be your pool. It's that easy, all right? Be sure to do that, because if you do a headshot, all that hard work in the gym doesn't make you look like you went to the gym. It'll probably stretch you out to fit that box, and you will look not so attractive. Right? Don't do that. Now you could enhance yourself and even shrink that box down a little bit if you want. I don't recommend it, but you never know. So again, really, really hard to use. Just click it, click the copy. Don't panic if it says just listed in all the products. That's just to give you an idea. You can go in and say just sold. Just go in here, change the just sold to just sold. Anybody have commitment issues? All these men in here? Commit it. All right, guys. So you have to hit commit. Now it says just sold. Boom, you're done. If you like this whole page, you can hit apply. And now you just want to go right up here to the right, and it says click the back. So then when you click the back again, here's a wonderful example of Nicole. She put in her headshot, a horizontal headshot. It doesn't look so cropped, so nice. So all I'm going to do is click it, upload. There's my photo. I'm going to do the crosshair kitty right here, move it where I want it, insert, and then boom, it shows up. I may not want my headshot there, right? I want to move my little fancy logo up here. I want to move this down here. I want to reduce this bad boy, really small, right down there. Pretty difficult, right? See how hard it is? Use
You
it.
have an instruction manual?
I know, right? Yeah, we do. And actually, it's funny that you say that. We do have instruction manuals. We have that YouTube channel that we were talking about. And again, it's just all about if you guys need help and you're stuck on this portion right here, you just click this little video box up at the corner and it will play a video for that product so that you can follow along when you're at home. All right?
Yeah.
What? You just wish
I
you
spent
knew
a whole lot of time on the back of postcards.
Oh, no, you're like, son of a gun, if it only if I had known. Right?
The video?
Yeah, right here. Every product, when you're in it, you just click video tutorial and it pops right up. Yeah, so anytime you're in that,
Video box, use that one.
yeah, anytime you're in that, always do the video box for whatever the product is. And so the next portion of this is what you want to do when you get the postcards the way that you want to do it. It's now compressing all of those layers in your high-res photos. So now you click Save Proof and Continue, and now as you see on the screen here, it's going to pop up the actual file to see exactly what we created, and there it is. So when you scroll down, just sold, got the pool area, got all this good stuff. This is your best friend. Every single agent should know this section here, because when you do Save, Prove, and Continue, you don't have to do anything else. We don't want you to spend the money if you don't want to. Some agents want to run a green business. Your best friend is right here. Download the front image. So the reason that's important is when you download this front image, I just save this as an image. So imagine, as soon as you get a listing, you can take your professional photographs, download this image, open up your Facebook page, say, I just got this really great new listing. I can't wait to see you this Sunday. Here it is. Boom. Free marketing, social media campaign for your client. Right? It's that easy. That's how you build your CRMs. That's how you build your CRM for your holiday touches. Go in there and pick all the holiday touches. Right after this class, Memorial Day is happening. Go in there. We have several different ones. write whatever you want on it, save it as a JPEG, and put it into your ED, your top producers, whatever. As Brittany had said, we don't want to fit into your box, or we don't want you to fit into our box, we want to fit into yours. So whatever systems you're using, our program works with everything, okay? So we want you to be able to do that. One of the things I want to show too, just as an example, to go back to the home page, you just click Keller Williams Vendor, and it'll take you right back to our home page. One of the fun things that's really exciting for you is KW. Welcome to KW, by the way. It's all about you can have profit share, and you can build profit share. So we just released this. We haven't even announced it to the public yet, but we have a whole profit share builder tab. So in profit share under flyers, all you have to do is go in there, customize this. So if you met somebody that you've worked with that's not with KW, you can customize this campaign, download the images, drop it right into your CRM, and the moment you meet somebody that you like, thought maybe they'll be great fit at KW, type in their name, and boom, they get an email from you the first day. It was so nice working with you on this transaction. A couple days later, maybe, boom, I've been at KW for 3 years, and this is how my business has grown. You get to tell, it's under flyers, sir, and right under profit share builder. Build that, do that, recruit to that, tell your agents, productivity, boom. It's so important because now what you can do is you can, as an individual agent, tailor your message to how you build your business. Did you have a question?
No, I'm just whispering, sorry. I want to share this with our agents in our next business.
We're gonna roll that on next business.
Yeah, no.
We're taping this, guys, by the way.
Okay, wonderful. Hi, everybody. So any questions on the website and its difficulty use of it? All right? Can I talk about a few things and show you a few little tips and tricks?
Yeah.
So one of the most important things I think that agents miss the boat on is, well, first of all, it's really important that you have a headshot that is not your prom picture. Sure, you have agents in this office, maybe not, that do that.
It's mine.
Your daughter is so beautiful. That's not my daughter, that's me. I'm like, oh, so sorry. Gosh, darn it. Did not know that. But you got to be careful. The rule of thumb is 3 years. So have a photographer come in. I'm sure you guys do that. Someone comes in and they take headshots from it. But it's really important to do that, especially for recognition. People go to the web and look for you instantly. They want to see your face. They also want to see something else that agents don't do. It freaks me out. It's getting better. Bios. I think you said you had a bio, sir, right?
Yes.
That's awesome. You're ahead of the curve. It's amazing. You go to the web, how many agents do you think don't have bios in this office? Yeah, most. Yeah. Be shocked. Yeah, I just got most of them. They don't. Wow. Why? It's not that difficult. Even help them along. Even if they're a new agent, give them in the agent sign-up package a kind of a little helper. Even though they're a new agent, I've aligned myself with the number, whatever, market center in this area, and we did over XYZ production in the last year, and when we are going to work as a team to get your property home sold fast. I mean, align yourself with the office. Tell your agents to do that. They get hung up because they're new agents. I have nothing to say. I was born in a small town. They don't know what to say. So align themselves and tell them, coach them in that direction and help yourself. Align yourself with some of these big agents and the production and the volume and the team support that you have in the culture of KW. All of a sudden they have something really nice to say. #1 largest company in the world. So it's amazing things that you guys can do. Another thing that needs to do is every one of you guys should have a website. And if you don't, please get a website. And now with Playster, you have an opportunity. Everything that we're showing you, you guys can do yourself. But the agents need to have a website, a web presence. The new number, how long is somebody, a consumer, on your website? What's the new number?
Seconds?
Seconds, I'd say.
13 seconds.
Yeah.
13 seconds. Crazy. 13 seconds. So we spent all this money and all this stuff on our websites. Well, Playster is going to give you everything that you need. They're only on there for 2 things. Actually, maybe kind of 3. Proof that you're an agent. Okay? So they can't find you. Uh-oh. Your bio. Your testimonials. Testimonials. People forget those too, right? They don't ask. Would you be so kind, Mr. and Mrs. Doe, to write me a testimonial so that I can put it on my site? Everybody wants to be kind, right? It's all sales. Be so kind to do it? Of course. Right? The listing presentation. Most powerful thing, have a class on build a listing presentation. How to use it. That listing presentation is robust, but it's also simple that you can have a powerful listing consultation without even having to break the bank at all. When you list your home with me, Mr. and Mrs. Doe, I'm going to put your listing through KWLS, which is the Keller Williams listing service. And when I put your listing in this computer, it's going to be aggregated out to over 350 websites instantly. Does that sound exciting? Absolutely. When you list your home with me, Mr. and Mrs. Doe, I'm going to do an open house flyer filled with all the beautiful photographs from my professional photographer who's going to make your home look the very best. You guys can print these flyers up for free in your office or whatever you charge for color copies, or if you have your own printer, use it. You create a flyer right now, you can download the PDF, and boom, it doesn't cost you anything. Or you can just save it as a JPEG and post it on social media. When you list your home with me, Mr. and Mrs. Doe, I'm going to do a just listed postcard to let the whole neighborhood know about this great listing, and I'm going to get your home sold fast. They don't need to know that you're only ordering 100 of them. That's all you have to order, right? If you don't want to do a just listed, which is in timing is an issue, and you don't want to do it, you don't. If homes are selling super fast, do a proof of production afterwards. Sir, you probably have sold many homes in the last several months. I've sold this many homes in the last 6 months. Yours could be next. Give me a call to see why they're selling. Easy. We have a whole series of that under the postcard section. Proof of production pieces all day long.
You could use office, guys. It doesn't have to be you. You could say our office sold.
Yeah, our team.
Our team.
Whatever you want to do. However you want to do it. Awesome stuff in there. So do the postcard. When you list your home with me, Mr. and Mrs. Doe, I'm going to do a social media campaign. I'm going to put it on my Facebook page to let all my friends and family know. Notice how I said that? My friends and family, keep it social. Go let all my friends and family know. Maybe they know somebody that's looking. They don't need to know that you just downloaded the JPEG image of the front of a postcard and posted it right up there. Are you guys talking about video in your market center?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys have a video? Well, I guess so. You got the camera right there. Are you using it? Are you using your iPhone? Are you talking about video? Are you putting listings on YouTube? Did you know as a KW agent, you have a YouTube channel? Your KW login and password, you'll go to YouTube and it opens up your video wall. What does it look like? A couple years ago, Michael, in the next couple of years, text messaging is the way we're going to be running our business. We're in that space now. We talk to our kids from across the table. They talk to each other too, right? You know who you are. You're like, what the heck? Put it down. Pass the corn. But anyway, but seriously, they're saying that now, the next couple of years, your businesses run through video. If you don't have a web presence, you got to get going. If you're filming yourself, hold the camera up, not down, otherwise you will have a lot of chins. But hold the camera up, but for every single listing, you have the professional photographs. Are you using Picasa? Do you know what that is? Mm-hmm. PICASA.com. It's a Google-owned program. For those that know it, download it. It scours your entire computer for every picture you ever put on your computer, and maybe some you thought you deleted. And it puts it in a beautiful library. And this is where it gets difficult. You just go and you pick 10 to 12 photos. Go to the drop down. It says, would you like to make a movie? You click it, and it stitches them all together. And within seconds when it's done, it says, would you like to upload to your YouTube channel? Boom, you're done.
Just don't email them to yourself first.
Exactly.
Way too hard.
And it's done. Is that hard?
This is my third
Instantly.
today.
Third ahas, I'm telling you. All worth it.
I know.
But seriously, when you tag your photos and tag all that stuff, YouTube gives you all kinds of fun options for those agents that want to add some saucy music and some coloring and all that stuff. Once it's in YouTube, you get all the free licensed music. YouTube offers a ton of stuff, so you can even edit it and add more fun to it if you want. But at least now you have a virtual tour. So Mr. and Mrs. Joe, when you list your home with me, I'm going to do a virtual tour from the photographs that I have my photographer take. I'm going to post that virtual tour up on YouTube to not only give your home national exposure, but international exposure, because I know, and statistics show, that when people are overseas looking for homes in the United States, they are going to YouTube to find them. Does that sound exciting to you? Flyers, postcards, social media, video, all of that stuff doesn't cost you guys a thing except some time to set it up. That easy. Are you doing it? Can you add any of this stuff to your presentations? Any tips for that? You guys want a cool program? Anybody tech savvy? You don't have to look tech savvy. You can do this. You'll look awesome tech savvy. ISSUU.com. Write that down. ISSUU.com. Because after today, you guys are going to take your listing consultation from one of the Michael Lewis Market Suite templates. You can put your logo on one page, your bio on the other, your testimonials and all that fun stuff. When you save anything that you do in your business to a PDF, you can take the listing presentation, save it as a PDF, but when you save something as a PDF and upload it into ISSUU.com, the moment that you do that, it turns that PDF into a virtual magazine, so you can get the text message to send to your client and go, I am so looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Click this link and learn about me. And when they click on their phone, boom, here's an image. Who was in it? 4, haha, yay! So when they click on it, boom, there's your team logo, your office logo. The next page, boom, this is my testimonials and why we are different. Boom, this is what I do in market share. All of this stuff, completely free for you guys. For those that want to get all excited about this and you get little goosies going on, this is so cool for market centers, because you're training everything that you guys do in this market center. You can make an amazing magazine. And here's how difficult it is to share this, people. Go down to the bottom, click share.
I can't take it anymore.
Click share, and here's the text message. And also, for those that have websites, just click embed. It gives you the embed code so that now you have it right on your website in the About Us.
Seven.
Can I just hire you for a
Lizzie, I
couple
could
days a
probably do
week?
this by myself.
Huh?
Can I just hire you for a couple days a week?
Absolutely. Right? Seriously, guys, use this. Use this because it's so powerful, because here's how you get more ideas going from it, okay? You can leave this publisher wall of magazines that you keep creating private and make e-magazines, tidbits about your farm area, newsletters. Then, on your website, put in some information. Give me your email address and sign up for my e-newsletter today. As soon as they do that, you just text them that text, that box, and then boom, they got an e-newsletter. Instantly. You can track when they read it. You can see Google Analytics. If you Google yourself and you don't have anything coming up, I promise you, the moment you start using this and tagging it and putting information about where you live and what you do, this is going to pop up. Quick SEO.
And the great thing is, no other agents are doing this.
They're not.
And our competitors.
And Google loves video too, so.
Absolutely. This
And
is
it's
awesome.
free.
It's free.
Kicking price.
SEO, again, another tip. Don't pay a ton of money to somebody unless you want to. You have a lot of cash just flowing out of your pockets, but SEO is important. But don't pay a ton of money for it, okay? Because it can be as simple as this. You have a website. The most important thing about a website is you have to keep your site relevant. Meaning that Google releases these things called meta fingers every month. If they pass your site 3 times, your SEO goes all the way down to the bottom and they stop reading your site. Did you know that? So when's the last time you changed your site? Uh-oh. All right? So pull information in there. The fastest way to do that, the fastest way to do it, put current events. Not just about your farm area, because it's awesome. You might have a marathon right here in this town. I'm going to the Troy Marathon this weekend. I can't wait to see you. It's going to be a lot of fun with a lot of people. Somebody in Chicago looks up the Troy Marathon, guess whose website's coming up? Boom, yours. You get the point. It's that easy. Also, take it one step further, all right? Think larger than your farm area. Justin Timberlake's coming to Detroit. I can't wait to go to that concert. Awesome. Somebody in Norway looks up Justin Timberlake in concert. Guess whose website's coming up? Think bigger. Don't get all crazy on me and put all tons of stuff all over the world, but keep your site current with current information in your area, and at least have one outside of the area. Make sense? One more piece. I got one more for you. All right, maybe one more aha. Sometimes agents are in a pinch and they're trying to get data on a farm area. They don't have anything they want to do, and this ties right into issue. Go to altosresearch.com. altosresearch.com. This is going to be your friend as well. When you go to altosresearch.com, you show right into the corner here. It'll say, show me the data. Maybe they're doing some updates. There we go. Show me the data. When you click show me the data, you're going to get a little box here. All right? Is it Troy? What do we...
Troy, yeah. Troy, Michigan.
Troy, Michigan. Put in the city, put in the state, click the button, and then boom, it's going to tell you this is what the average house is for selling right now. This is how many days on market this home is on sale for. This is what the square footage is in this neighborhood. This is awesome, cool data. How many days have been on the market? You know, all of this cool stuff. You like it? Some agents don't have access to all this data, but it's instant for you. Oh my gosh, I want to make an e-newsletter with statistics and data and information. Well, then go to this page, look up a city, right-click, save the image, drop it right into an e-newsletter, and boom, add it to issue, my new weekly update. Right? Is that cool? Any questions?
Another tip?
Is this one thing I want you guys to know? I know we have a lot of leadership in here too, and a lot of great agents as well. Don't get hung up on all of the virtual assistant stuff. We truly are already in business with you. We want to help you guys run your business more efficiently and effectively. Truly do that. We want you to use the stuff for free, all the images and all that stuff. Use the listing consultations more. Use the email signatures. It doesn't have to be hyperlinked. They go into spam when you have it most of the time. So just type in your name, your phone number, your email address underneath it, save it, and every time you get something on the iPhone, they can click on it and call you. It's that easy. But don't get hung up in all this stuff. If you need help, if you want to think larger than life, I want to be a great agent, I want to grow my team eventually, know that if you need all of your marketing done for you and designed the way that you want to run your business, that $225 investment that's there from MLMS Assistant is just to give you peace of mind that your listing consultations and all of your branding is done, your core pieces to run your business is done instantly within 10 business days, to look and feel of your business, and you're good to go. Now when you have a listing, you don't have to panic. There's no one in here that goes, oh my God, what am I going to do? Some offices have those. You probably do. I think you're getting a couple smiles. All you have to do is go in, because it's all done for the $225, you just log in your name, go in the saved work section, find the master templates that we've made for you, open it up, drop in the pictures and all of your logos and your font colors and everything that you chose that makes you unique as a business agent, as a realtor, is already done. If you don't even want to do that part, you just have to give us a call up and say, hey, Michael, I just got this really great listing, or Dallas, I just got whoever your virtual assistant is, I just got this great new listing, I just sent you the setup sheets and the pictures, do my thing. And we'll know what your thing is, because we'll know you on a first name basis, you'll know us on a first name basis, you'll have our direct phone number, and we will work with you and we'll know what your thing is because we've consulted with you and worked with you and we'll get it out to you right away. Yes, sir.
I do have something I forgot to mention. Unlike, like I took advantage of the free stuff before.
Yep.
Like the listing presentation.
Fantastic.
One of the sheets in there.
Update them all. They're all updated, by the way.
Okay, because I haven't been.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, because it's a 2013, you know, and like.
It's all updated with new NARs. Just remember, every year after February, the new NAR numbers come out. That gets updated every February. Go in there and get that. But also look at all the new slides. I have everything from international maps, where we are internationally, the trajectory that we're going into, all of our new stats and numbers, all about everything. So download that immediately and get all those updated pages. Any other questions?
Got the numbers for the Mega Million?
Yeah, right? I know, right? Let me give those tips.
Can
All right.
Can I ask, how many people do you employ at your offices to help our agents, do you know?
Oh my
Just
gosh.
them three.
Well, no, I do. I mean, well, it's just a hard number. I have a whole print facility. I've got everybody doing, we're GM plant, basically. We've got our email signature crew, our listing consultations crews, our graphic designs crews and stuff.
Wow.
It's not the three of us in the car doing it as we go. Yes.
So I can't take Brittany home with me?
No, she gets out a lot, but just like, no, she's a married woman. Just kidding. Yeah, no, so.
That's the reason why?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Dozens and dozens.
That's awesome, thank you. I mean,
Thank
so
you very
much of
much.
what you brought to us today is extremely meaningful, a lot of aha moments
Okay.
from the leadership side, and from the non-leadership side, I'm like blown away. I'm really glad that we're videotaping. There's a lot of agents that couldn't make it today, and we'll be posting this so that everybody will benefit from it. I like your ideas about even building a listing presentation and having some of these things mentioned at our regular business meetings to remind people that this is available, because I think it's underutilized, and we're going to really work on that so more people are utilizing our systems.
Julie, if I could also suggest maybe somewhere here in the training room have like a marketing wall, and so when you go out as agents and create a great piece from the Michaelos Marketing Suite, have a place that they could display it here in the Market Center so other agents can see what's being created through the Marketing Suite.
Love that.
So when they see that, like, oh my gosh, that's an amazing marketing piece, oh, well, I just did it through Michaelos Marketing Suite. So again, it just brings more awareness.
Is there
Okay.
also a way we can bring you into maybe one of our meetings through Skype or Hangout or something
Yeah,
like that?
absolutely, yeah,
Have
Yep.
somebody at your office do that with
Love
us?
that.
yeah.
So-
No, absolutely, yeah.
Physically
So
have you?
if you want just the overview of this is what you have access to, we can do that. If you want MLMS Assistant to say, these are your virtual assistant options, we'll have someone from that team. If you want an actual training to be done, then we'll have one of our trainers.
Like if we could have a trainer do the
Yeah.
presentation for us, we'll just do it through Hangout and
Absolutely.
be done.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be happy to do that. We'll just reach out to
Joe?
Joe.
Okay.
Well, they
And
have
he's-
training twice a week.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, but that's just something that like market centers or agents are tapping into from all over. So if you wanted something that was specifically for your agents, just reach out to Joe. He was who I had sent the email this
Right.
morning
Put our
to.
presentation together and have them show us.
Yep.
Instead of us.
Yeah, reach out to Joe
Not
and
to mention, we have a ton of new agents.
Yeah, we're not gonna do it as good of a
No, there's no way.
coming in, and I think that would be an awesome tool for them to get put in place and start using right away.
I agree. It's a good orientation.
yeah, it is such a great piece to add to your orientation.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah.
That free stuff flyer that we showed you in the presentation too, that's really one of the most important things to put in
We
your
need to
sign.
get our listeners anyway, and this is something we need to train on.
Definitely.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you so much. Have a nice weekend.
Well, we have California weather this weekend.
Well, that's nice.
Going surfing.
You surely have.
Actually, I think
Little lake surfing.
I looked at the weather this morning at home. It's going to be a little cool this weekend. So
Where's home?
Southern California,
Where we're
Orange County,
Where in Orange County?
Rancho Santa Margarita.
Okay.
So right by Mission Viejo. I'm
My
sorry.
brother lives in Newport Beach area,
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
so I will be out there in late August.
Nice.
Weather like
Oh,
in late
perfect.
August.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
Is it?
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Beautiful.